Don't let their stress become your stress. Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to Fearless Fridays. Today is Friday, April 9th. This is episode 84 of Fearless Fridays. As always, I welcome you to the show, whether it's your first time watching or you're a return watcher. Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching. So this week I wanted to share a story and a lesson that I learned from this situation that occurred this week. So earlier this week, there was something really important that I had to do, and it was scheduled, and I knew what time I needed to go in and do it. And I was actually planning to get there a few minutes earlier just so that I could give a little extra leave time, a little extra, leeway time. Is that a thing? Leeway time? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Give a little extra padding for time. And so on the day I was preparing myself to leave my house and I was planning, all right, I'm going to leave at this time. That'll get me there around this time. I'll get there a little bit earlier, so we'll have a little padding. Perfect. And as I was preparing myself to leave, I was getting phone calls and text messages, and the person on the other end was saying, can you come sooner? We actually should have scheduled you sooner. So can you come sooner? We really need you to come sooner. And I said, they wanted me to come like immediately, like right in that moment. And I said, well, I can't come right now, but I was planning to be there a little bit earlier anyway. And I can press it a little bit to be there a bit earlier than I had planned to, but I can't come right now. That's just not going to happen. And they were stressing, wanted me to come earlier, trying to figure out another way to work it out. And I just noticed that the more stressed out they became and the more they were like pushing to rush me, the more relaxed I became. And I actually made note of that in the middle of the interaction. I was like, wow, I'm really kind of chill right now. I'm really kind of calm. And so they decided, they were like, okay, just get here as soon as you can get here. That's fine. And I said, okay, great. Got off the phone with them, continued to get ready. And as I thought about it, I thought to myself, wow, I was proud of myself because I did not allow their emergency to become my emergency. I was planning to be there on time a little bit earlier, in fact, and they were stressing out, but I did not allow that person's emergency to become my emergency. And I was so proud of myself for that. I was so proud of myself for that because I did not allow myself to get all caught up in anxiety because the other person was caught up in anxiety. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. You do not have to allow anyone else's emergency to become your emergency. Just because a bunch of other people are stressed out and anxious and fearful and wondering what they're going to do and trying to press you to get you to do something sooner or press you to just be as stressed out and as anxious as they are, you don't have to do that. The same way I talk about not allowing other people to heap their fear upon you, this is the same thing. You do not have to allow anyone else to heap their anxiety or their fear or their frustration or their hurriedness. I don't know if that's a word, but I just made it up. Their hurriedness. You do not have to allow anyone to heap those things on you. Don't let anyone else's emergency, or don't let someone else's emergency become your emergency. You can still choose to stay calm in the middle of the situation. And sure, don't be hard, don't be rigid. If there's something that you can do to help the situation out or to make the other person on the other end of the situation feel a little calmer, then by all means do that. But don't cause yourself stress or anxiety simply because someone else is operating in the midst of stress and anxiety. Because two people operating in stress and anxiety at the same time, that ain't nothing but chaos. It's nothing but chaos. So that's really all I want to share with you guys this week. Don't allow someone else's emergency to become your emergency. Just because they're full of anxiety and full of fear and trying to get you to rush and hurry and do something doesn't mean you have to do that. You can still operate with a sense of calm. You can still operate with a sense of peace and a sense of ease. Like I said earlier, if there is something that you can feasibly do to help the situation along or to alleviate their stress, then by all means do that. But two people operating in anxiety together is just chaos. It's just anxious chaos. That's all it is. It's chaos. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Do what you can in the moment to keep your peace, to keep your calm, to maintain your steady demeanor, and don't let someone else make their emergency your emergency. You're not responsible for their emergency. Their emergency is theirs. Do what you can do, but the most important thing to do is maintain your peace, maintain your calm, not get caught up in their frenzy, and just keep it chill. Just keep it chill. Don't let somebody else's emergency become your emergency. Short and sweet today, really simple. That's all I want to share with you guys today. If that resonated with you, share something below in the comments, share with a friend, subscribe on YouTube. That would be wonderful. Even subscribe or follow me on Instagram. That is also wonderful. So as always, the euphoria of fearlessness trumps the comfort of staying safe. And remember, just because they're in the middle of an emergency doesn't mean you have to be. Don't let somebody else force their emergency onto you. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.